Hello friends and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another episode of Testing in Nutshell. This is Neeraj Kumar Singh and today we are getting started with another series of tutorials which will be about JIRA. Atlassian JIRA is another important product or test tools which helps you to manage and do project planning and tracking of Agile development process. Here you will learn a lot about JIRA, right from the basics to the intermediate level, because I will be putting my another set of series or tutorials in the advanced preparation as a different playlist. Because don't forget, we are having the channel name as Testing in Nutshell and we want to keep it very stick in terms of giving information to all of you. So if you are looking to have a quick basic understanding of JIRA, you can follow this playlist, and if not, you want something more beyond that in future, of course you will have the second playlist talking about the advanced version of the JIRA as more advanced details and topics about the same. So another important thing which I observed, like how exactly I thought of making JIRA there, because the very first thing which I went through the YouTube channels of different sources, I saw that the videos are at least few year old and things have slightly modified on the JIRA, and things and the options are not exactly the same how you see them on the tutorials right now. So for that, I thought let me make something which is latest and recent and what changes have taken place as in the year 2020. So of course, that will be very helpful for all of you to understand when you parallelly work with JIRA within your environment. So today we will be getting started with the basic introduction to JIRA, and of course expect this to be growing over time, talking about basic to intermediate options, and definitely I'll be creating another separate playlist covering the advanced options of JIRA. So for that, stay tuned and I will definitely help you out with all necessary details. So let's get started with our very first tutorial about introduction to JIRA today. Welcome to the very first tutorial of introduction to JIRA. In this tutorial, we will be covering what is JIRA, why should we use JIRA, what are JIRA products, which Agile methodology is used in JIRA. To begin with, let us understand first of all that what exactly JIRA is all about and what kind of tool it is to understand and implement in the upcoming tutorials. JIRA is a tool developed by Australian company called as Atlassian. It is a bug tracking tool that reports all the issues related to your software or mobile applications. The word JIRA comes from the Japanese word that is Gojira, which means Godzilla. Now why exactly we call it as a Godzilla? Because Godzilla is something which is quite huge and has a lot of parameters under it. But it's just not a bug tracking tool. It has a lot of features inbuilt into that in different variants of the JIRA. So JIRA was initially created for issue tracking, but later was updated from point to point in order to cater a lot of other needs of the organization, where it exactly went through the understanding of the project management, issue tracking, tracking and monitoring of the project, workflow management, and a lot many other things. So you do find a lot of options as a part of JIRA into the tool itself. But the tool is not exactly just one tool. It has a lot of subsegments and specific segments in order to meet the customized expectations of the organization with respect to the project management and tracking. Also can be used standalone for different other variants depending on your organization expectations. When you talk about JIRA, it is mainly used for planning, tracking, and support. When you talk about planning, it's all about the project planning to see how exactly the schedule can be determined by determining different activities within the project and defining the schedule for that. So planning generally deals with defining the roadmap and the entire schedule for all your project needs. The tracking is another important activity which lets you do the progress monitoring of any particular project, which lets you also decide that how much time you'll have left out in order to deliver or complete an activity. So sometimes a JIRA can also be used as just a task-based tool which helps you to determine how exactly the activities are being done by different people and what more need to be done at any point of time. Further to elaborate in detail, we need to understand what are the various aspects of JIRA. Aspects provided by JIRA are the projects, issues, workflow, search, and dashboard. where projects are obviously about the overall project which can be dealt within the JIRA. If you're working on a project, end-to-end taken care of the project activities will be done within the JIRA. When it comes to the issues, it is all about the task or any kind of issues which you generally get from the customers. Or even an issue can have different types which we have learned in the work items in our previous tutorials. Workflow is the overall workflow of an organization, like how exactly your task travels from one site to another site and finally considered to be complete. Search. JIRA also provides you a window where you can search a lot of tasks and make sure that you need the precise one at some point of time. Then you can actually look for that one by having a good search option. It's just like a Control F function in your any other software, which helps you to search a particular keyword or maybe particular activity or task or maybe a person within the JIRA projects. And dashboard definitely reports you and helps you to monitor different KPIs and indicators in order to see the progress related to your task and activities or maybe the project or schedule. In little more detail, let us understand why should we use JIRA, because we do have a lot of options available in the market and not every tool can be blindly selected. So why we are preferring to have JIRA over the other compared tools in the market which do support planning, tracking and project management. So JIRA is actually fully customizable too. That means it allows you to customize your tool according to the organization needs, which gives you the flexibility to design the tool in the way you want to work on it and should not have anything rigid that cannot be changed. JIRA is a platform independent tool. That means it can be installed on any particular operating system. It does not necessarily be limited to any particular operating system, thus has a very over advantage compared to other tools. An additional advantage of JIRA is it is a multi-language tool. It can be used in English, French, German, Japanese, Spanish, etc. And that's the most important thing which any organization looks forward to. Not everyone are convenient with English, but yes, this tool can allow you to switch your language just like Facebook, Google or LinkedIn to start working on that. JIRA supports any kind of database as a backend because yes, it is a repository. When you create a lot of things, it is actually a repository. So yes, we need a database at the backend to support all your activities. And JIRA supports all different databases like MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL or SQL Server in the backend. JIRA can even be run locally in a company data center or cloud and is licensed accordingly. So don't forget, JIRA is a licensed tool, requires cost involved for employing the same in your organization. Whereas we have two different versions of JIRA. It can be locally installed within your organization or you can also make use of a cloud-based version. JIRA can be integrated with many other tools. That's another advantage what we get with JIRA compared to other different tools. For example, Subversions, Git, ClearCase, Team Foundation software, Mercury softwares, concurrent version systems and many more. So this gives you the freedom to integrate and import or export data between JIRA and the other tools and be synchronized at any point of time to get a very smooth and convenient updates about your progress. That's not all. Countless add-ons to further enhance the functionality. We have a lot of add-ons which can be further installed in JIRA in order to enable such of the functionality. So we will be working on all these features to understand better in detail that what exactly JIRA is all about and how exactly this makes it more beneficial for any organization to make use of it. Well, when it comes to the different JIRA products, as we were just talking about what are the different variants, the variants are catered using the JIRA project types. So here, when you talk about the JIRA products, we have 3 JIRA products very commonly known, but there are many others. This is not limited to these. We have JIRA Software, JIRA Core, and JIRA Service Desk. When you talk about the JIRA Software, in JIRA Software you are provided with some additional Agile functionality, including the ability to plan Agile work from being a project backlog to the sprint, like end to end. You will have fully customizable Kanban and Scrum boards, the ability to estimate time for issues as a prioritizing your backlog, and robust reporting features ranging from burn down charts to velocity measurements. So JIRA Software is something which gives you end-to-end solution regarding your Agile projects. whereas JIRA Core takes this workflow engine and caters it for business teams to develop organized, easy-to-use, test-oriented projects. Whether the tasks needed are a simple to-do list or a robust 7-step workflow with heavy automation, JIRA Core is built to accommodate all your requirements. So when it comes to JIRA Core, can be used when you generally want to do a task management, or you want to use JIRA as a task management software. We just want to include tasks and track their progress. You can make use of JIRA Core. But making use of in an Agile environment, I refer you to go for JIRA software. Whereas JIRA Service Desk is another entity of JIRA product, where JIRA Service Desk is for teams who receive incoming issues requests from other teams and customers. So generally it is a support segment of the JIRA to assist the organization which deal with a lot of customer support segments. For example, like receiving hardware requests from other employees. It has extra features that let its project function as help desk. Service level agreements, reports, queues, accepting issues over portal or an email, or maybe more. It is designed specifically for end users to submit tickets to a help desk team. Unlike JIRA, the JIRA Service Desk requires licensing only for your agents. You can check out some of introductory documents in the links provided to you. So, as of now, we will be just getting stuck to the basic understanding of the JIRA, but for your kind information, as we will looking at understand from the Agile methodology point of view, we will be getting it started with JIRA software and getting into the detail of that. So JIRA software will be the one which we'll be using as a part of our tutorial. Now, which Agile methodology is used in JIRA? Of course, there are a lot of Agile methodologies and flexibility which we just spoke about. But yes, JIRA software is an Agile project management tool that supports any Agile methodology, be it Scrum, Kanban, or any of your unique flavor. So you can have Scrum, Kanban, mixed methodology, or Agile scale. So you have the freedom to decide what exactly you would like to make use of and how exactly you would like to cater your products accordingly. So JIRA gives you freedom to do everything what you need to do as a part of the organization. So that's all from this particular tutorial, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'll be always there to respond to your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for watching the video, team, and happy learning.